All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and get started. Let me remove a pin. You're good to go, Jasper.
All right, thank you. Let me start to share my screen. Let me know if you can see my screen.
You're good. I see it.
All right. Well, hello, guys. Today we're going to talk about cloud stacking, SEO, and automated cloud stack building. And I've been working for something like almost 3 months on a new tool called YAX, and YAX is an acronym for yet another cloud stacking software. So, and I'm going to give you a demonstration of that today because we are coming very near to launching the software. And but before we're moving into to this software, I'm going to show you what can be done with cloud stacking and what can be done with the methods that I use and that I teach, because those of you that have taken my courses and those of you that have watched all the videos here in William's training sessions, you will know that I use a lot of Web2 links, links from Twitter, links from Tumblr, links from Reddit, links from YouTube, those kinds of links, and of course also a lot of cloud stacking links. And if you are new to cloud stacking, well, just to make it extremely short, a cloud stack is a series of HTML pages uploaded to either Amazon Cloud, Microsoft Cloud, or Google Cloud, or Wasabi Cloud, or Alibaba Cloud, or whatever they're called. And the reason that we do this is because we can then take some of the power from Amazon or Google, because the URL for this HTML website will actually have there's the strong Amazon domain in the domain name. So let me just show you what can be done actually, because I'm doing cloud stacking, and of course I'm in incognito here and I'm searching from Firefox. Yeah, cloud stacking is of course a very niche search term. Cloud stacking is cloud stacking SEO. And it is an extremely niche term, and it hasn't got so many searches per month. But still, for me, I'm doing SEO, and so it's kind of like a vanity term. So, I mean, kind of like William, he's very much into Google My Business, so he would like to rank high for those kinds of terms, and I'm very much into this, so I would like to rank very high for this kind of term. I'm ranking #1 here for cloud stacking SEO, and I have the same kind of term, the same keywords I'm monitoring every day. I'm going into Google to search for cloud stacking SEO to see if I'm #1 or what number I am. And so I just noticed, I think it was yesterday, or was it the day before, that Google made an update. And they just made an update, and this is brand new. And I noticed that actually videos are starting to rank extremely high. And video carousels, as you can see, carousels is what it's called when you see multiple videos here in the SERP. They are beginning to rank extremely high. So those of you that don't use YouTube in your SEO ranking strategy, you better start doing that now, because I mean, you can see I'm searching for this term, and then I have one website up here, and then I have 1, 2, 3, 4 videos before all the other, search results come down here. And so, yeah, that's just a reminder to you. So I want to show you something. If you click on images here, I know it's in Danish, but builder means images. If you didn't know it, then Google has, for some time now, they've been showing you the entities, or, the related keywords, or what you want to call them, down here in these small image buttons down here. And what I use that for is I actually use, for a search term I want to rank for, I actually use this the image tab, and then these keywords to actually include in my content on the page that I want to rank. And what's funny is, the reason I'm showing you this is that if you want to rank #1 for cloud stacking SEO, Google is actually telling you, yeah, you need to include Jesper Nielsen in your content, and you need to include Jesper Nielsen, without the space in your content. So that's fun. So how did I get how did I get up here? Well, I got up here because I use a lot of keyword stuffing in my images. I use tools like Exif Pilot or GeoSetter, or I think that this guy that just released the Google My Business training, he's using a website. I don't know. I don't remember the name. But I noticed that he's doing the same thing as me, and that's stuffing the meta tags in the images with keywords, and that helps because you can see this is me, 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 and etc. And actually, Google actually now recognizes my name as an entity that's related to cloud stacking SEO. So I just thought I wanted to show you that. So anyway, back to today's topic. I want to rank for link building training. Link building training. I know I'm not number one. Big disclaimer. So SEMrush is number one, and I know I'm not even on page one, not yet anyway. I want to rank for link building training now because cloud stacking SEO, that's a vanity keyword, and I know this. But it's fun. But link building training, that's not a vanity keyword. Link building training, if you're ranking in top 3, you will get traffic to your website, and you will get customers, and I will get clients that will actually probably purchase my courses. So I'm here ranking on page 2. So let me just click on this URL here. I'm ranking on page 2, and it's actually this page that's ranking. And as you can see, it hasn't got any content, so it will be a little bit difficult for me to push it to page 1, I think. But I'm moving my website over to another platform because I'm using the theme called Oxygen, and it's crashing my website all the time. So I'm moving over to Elementor. So, but anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a cloud stack that will hopefully push this landing page up to page 1 together with all my Twitter moments, etc. So let's going to follow this for the next couple of weeks. But that's just to show you that the goal of this cloud stack that I'm about to show you is to push this page to page 1 in Google. So what I did before we began is I actually cheated because I actually did all the hard work already. So let me show you what I did. What I did was that I used my software called Yax, and I used that to create a 95 web page website. So what you see here, I'll just paste the URL into the chat so you can follow along. 2 seconds here. So what you see here is actually a very, very advanced cloud stack that you no way will be able to build in hand. This is in no way possible because what I have here, I'm just scrolling down. I have a complete cloud stack with images, with content, with embedded Twitter moments, with footer links, with links to my social profiles, with my my business information, so that Google will recognize this as being a real website, and with embedded video, me talking here, and and you can this is actually a real website, because when I click on the link here, I'm taking to the website, and when I click here, I'm actually taking to the courses page on my own website. This is the page that I want to rank. So just go back again. So you can see this is the, okay, I actually made a mistake because it should have been link building training. Okay, I just realized that now. I made this yesterday, probably while I was tired. So this is, yeah, but anyway, so the way I designed this cloud stack is that it's an anchor text link. And the link pointing to my website is the link, or that's the term that will actually get the boost. So what I did is, let me go into mind map and let me show you. Let's get this started. I'll show you the diagram at what I did. Now I have my money side here. Link building training. This is the term that we want to boost on my money side. And let's make this how is it? Let's make it green. Okay. And what I'm doing is I'm creating a buffer page on Azure. Buffer page on Azure, Microsoft Azure, that is. And then I'm pointing that to my, then I'm pointing that buffer page to my website. And this buffer page actually has 94 links pointing into it. So let me just incoming link. It's a web page with the link. Can we duplicate this? No, we can't. I'll need to wait more. I'm promising you I won't write incoming link page and do that 93 times. I'm just doing it 3 times because so you can see the pattern. So what I'm doing is I'm building all these pages out, pointing them back to the buffer page. Then this buffer page is accumulating all the combined power from 94 incoming links plus itself. And then that's pointing into link building training. The benefit of building a Google, or not Google Stack, a cloud stack like this is that you get only one incoming link to your website. It makes it difficult for your competition to reverse engineer, and it makes it a little bit more difficult for Google to actually see the pattern, because what Google will see is, of course, Google also see these links, but they will see only one link directly pointing into your website. So it's not as spammy as you know, if it was 95 links pointing into your website. Incoming link like this. So so now that I'm done here with the first 3 pages, you can see the example. If you then just imagine that you do this 94 times, you have this gigantic umbrella of links pointing into the buffer page and then to the link building training page. So I've been building these cloud stacks with my software for a couple of months now. So I have a little bit of experience. And what I can tell you is that if you use spun content, if you use spin tags, then your pages will not rank so well. So I just recently began to experiment with other methods. So what I've done for this page, for this website, is I've actually used a method called scraping, where you actually scrape the top results from Google for content. And then I used a tool called Page Rewriter to rephrase or to rewrite the content. So there's a difference between spin tags or spinning content, and then rephrasing it. Rephrasing. So the difference between spinning content and rephrasing content is that when you're spinning content, you're taking a sentence like this. This is the best SEO link building training. And if you're spinning, then you're taking this sentence and making it like this. This is the most important. I don't think that is best the same as most important. Probably not. You get my point. The point is that when you're spinning content, you're taking one word and then replacing it with another word that's similar. I could say instead of best, I could say top, because then it's only one word. But when you're rephrasing the content, then what you're doing is then you're saying like this: the number one SEO link building training is this training. So I think, I hope you can see the difference between these two sentences. So this is the best SEO link building training. That was our original. And then the spun version is, this is the top SEO link building training, and the rephrased version is the number one SEO link building training is this training. So this method allows you to actually have or generate unique content for your websites in a matter of minutes. So I made content for 94 pages, and it probably took me around, I think 30 minutes, something like that. It took me 30 minutes to create. And all these pages are unique. When I click on SEO training course UK, I will see new content. And when I click on SEO training free, I will see new content again. SEO training London, yet again, I will see new content. And if I click on more, I can actually see all the pages down here that were created. SEO course free, training course free. Let's see. SEO training by Mars. Yeah, I probably want to, because I'm not, in Mars. So I probably should have been taking a little bit more care not to include Mars in my titles anyway, because I'm not, affiliated to Mars in any way. But let me just go over this website. It took me 6 minutes because I timed myself. It took me 6 minutes to build this website, and in a couple of minutes, I'm going into my tool to show you myself how I did that exactly. What it does is I embedded this, YouTube video. So now in 6 minutes, I created 95 embeds to this YouTube video. So as we can see in Google Cloud Stacking SEO, my blog post is number one, and my video is down there, and this is also my video. So I mean, it's not possible for me to rank much higher here, but still, I just created 95 embeds for my video, and then I have these jump links. And if you didn't know, these jump links, they are a ranking factor. It's probably not a big ranking factor, but it is a ranking factor. I know this because I've done tests on this. And then it's images, and all these images, they are optimized in the code with the keyword. These 7 keywords are the main keywords that are defined for each page, and and then I have a main keyword for each page. So the main keyword for this page is SEO training course, and then it has SEO training course up here, and it has SEO training course in the URL. And in the alt tag for the images, it also contains the SEO training course. So SEO training London down here. And then I have the Twitter moment that I also embed. And this is extremely nice because Twitter moments are extremely powerful, and when you embed the Twitter moment, it's like giving a kind of like a backlink into the Twitter moment. So you're powering up this Twitter moment. So I just, in 6 minutes, I just created 95 backlinks to this Twitter moment. That looks like this. Just go back again. And then I have the footer. I have the footer with all my contact information, my email, city, zip, address, and my company website. And what why I include this is because this makes this website looks like a real website. It makes it look like a kind of like a citation, and then I have the useful links. So these are my services on my website, and then I have the latest blog posts. These are also blog posts on my website, and I have my links to my social profiles, and then I have my sitemap. The sitemap is automatically created. And the reason that we include the sitemap is because we know that it helps Google to crawl your website. So you can see all these keywords are created as pages. So SEO training beginners, for example, if I click on this guy here, so then you'll see that the meta title is SEO training beginners. Then it says SEO training beginners in the URL. It says SEO training beginners in the, in the H1, in the header. And then it has, different keywords, SEO training for text schrijvers, something. I think this must be Dutch. And then, new unique content. And then the SEO training in Bangalore via Vijayanagara, something like that. And, content. And yet again, I have the Twitter moments, and then I have the YouTube video up here. And what's very interesting in that is that when I click on this link here, and just clicking, then I'm taking into the buffer page. The buffer page is the SEO training course page. When I click here, I'm going over to my landing page that I want to boost. Let's see, we have a couple of questions. So if I click here on SEO Training London, then I can also click back on my to the buffer page. If I click on SEO Training by Google, then I can click back to the buffer page. So whatever I do, all of these 94 pages, they will all go back to the buffer page. And you actually have two things that's good about this. One thing is that you have the power itself of this link. You have a page and it has a link, and this link has some kind of link building power, but you also have the relevance, because all of these links are text links. They are anchor text links, and they are do follow. And so they give relevance because all of the content is rephrased and it's scraped by Google. It's the top results. So this will be super duper relevant, and it's unique. And so it all helps to give this one and only backlink that's pointing into your website the contents, the context and the relevance that you need. So enough talk. Let me go over to Yax. And let me just say to you that today is not the launch of Yax, but I'm just showing you this today because I'm so far now in the development that I'm about to launch it. So please go to yax.site to sign up for my newsletter, because then you will be notified when I launch. Where was the chat window here? Just so you can go there, because then you'll get notified when I launch, because I have special founders offer for people that will join the launch when I launch. So let me show you a little bit around here. So Yax is a piece of software that runs in the cloud. So it's not something that you're going to have to install on your computer, and it's not something that you're going to need proxies for. And the whole idea of this software is to make it super duper easy, simple, fast, and user-friendly, and safe to build these cloud stacking links in these HTML websites. And let me show you the pricing. The pricing is going to look like this. So it's going to cost $49 per month for the small package that allows you to build 20 sites per month. And the individual builds will be max 20 pages. Then the next will be 99 per month, and it's 50 sites per month. And then the next will be 199, 100 sites per month, 200 sites per month, and 400 sites per month. And then I can then I built into this software that you can actually have client accounts, because if you're like me and you have an SEO agency and you're making money by building links, then probably if you have this software, you can already now see I could make money because I can just sell this to my clients. So I built into the software, you can actually have client accounts. And what I mean by client accounts, because you can say one client account, one client, unlimited client accounts, is that if you pick this, this package or higher, then you can actually go into connectivity, and then you can connect more than one Google Cloud, more than one Microsoft Azure, and more than one Amazon S3. So I will deliver, kind of like an interface for you to create client accounts. So you can, you have your own cloud accounts, but then you can actually make a client profile. So when you upload, you can just, select the client that you want to upload the cloud files for, upload to his clouds. Because I know from experience that some clients will prefer to use their own cloud accounts. Now this will make it extremely easy for you to do that, because what I have, before I started using this software, I use, Cloudberry and other, programs, but it's not so easy to use those programs. It's more easy to use this. But if you are one of the founders that will purchase early, you will actually get a $30% discount on all these prices that will last for lifetime, or as long as you subscribe to my software. So the package I'm about to demo you is the package that's the startup package, and it's $199 now, but with the founders discount it will be $139 per month. And if you select the yearly, it will be, I don't know, even 30% more discount. So I mean, if you select yearly, I know this is a large number. I know, but yeah, things cost money. Yeah, so that's just the way it is. But that's just the discount that I have for you guys when I'm launching is that you'll get a special coupon. So you'll get the founders discount, so 30% off these prices. That will last you a lifetime. So let me get into the builder. Actually, we are hosting all the websites that you create. So you can all the time you can go in to see. You can see it says SEO training course. All the time you can go in to view the website. And then you can see actually a preview of your builds. So this is a preview that we're hosting on our website here. You can see the URL, the site. So yeah, this is just and we're also going to have a duplicate and delete, modify buttons up here. Now we have the view or preview. We're going to have to duplicate and the clone, so it will be super duper easy. For example, now I have a project with 95 pages. I can just click duplicate when my developer adds it. I can click duplicate or clone, and then you just go in and edit some details and then upload it to the clouds. So it will make it even more fast to make new projects. So let me show you the builder. And I think that some of you have seen this before because I did demo this before. Let me just scroll down so you can get a quick overview. So the overview of this is that it's in its most basic form, well, not basic, but in its form, what it is actually an input form. So what it's doing is that it's collecting all the input, and then it's generating the HTML pages, and then it's uploading them to the clouds, to the cloud files. And so it's generating HTML pages with content, but it's also generating HTML pages with schema. So I went to great lengths to actually generate automated schemas. So let me just show you what I have done for you. If you go to Google Rich David's test tool and go to this guy, this is my preferred way to actually test if the schema is working. Let's see here what it says. So I have this automated web page schema here. So you can see all the schema properties. It has temporal coverage, significant link, related link, main entity of page, keywords, all the keywords, all the teachers, all the awards. Then it says best SEO training, educational use, content, all the authors, etc., all the citations, etc., etc., etc. So this schema is different. It's unique for every page. So I was looking at SEO training course. Let me check this guy here. Let me see what he says. New test. Oh, new test. Run the test. So now it will be different. It will be different keywords. It will be, different content, and will be different, offers based on the keywords, etc. So even if you know that schema is important, but you don't know how to make it, it will be generated for you. Okay, so what I did before I built the page, because the build itself only took 6 minutes, but what I did before I built the page, I'll just show you that so you're not super duper confused. I know my keywords I want to rank for. Just open a folder here. Yaks, content, input, here it is. I know my keyword I want to rank for. The keyword is link building training. So what I did was, I'm not starting the clock yet. So what I did was I went into a website called Keyword Tool.io. I don't remember if I showed you this before, but this is super duper good, because if you search for link building training, then it will or will not give you keywords. Let's see what happens. It cannot give keyword suggestions, so I'm just searching for link building. So I'm searching for link building, and this is a free tool, keywordtool.io. I use this all the time. Then it found 288 unique keywords. So I can just click here, and then I can scroll down, and I can click copy to clipboard. And then I can paste all the keywords. So now I have 288 keywords related to link building. So let's just, but the keyword I want to rank for is link building training. So let me just search for SEO training, because training, SEO training. So now I have 160 unique keywords. I can click here and scroll down, copy to clipboard, and go to my notepad, just paste. So now I have 160 plus 288. I have a lot of keywords now, right? So yeah, super duper easy way to create keywords. And you can see here, it says SEO training course, blah, blah, blah. SEO training course by Moz. You might want to, I didn't do that because I was a little bit tired, probably, I don't know. I didn't pay attention. You might want to, delete keywords like that, because I'm not affiliated to Moz. So I'll just delete those. Yeah, so just scroll down, and if it says anything about brands, or I'm normally deleting brand names, because I don't want to, I have my own brand name, so I don't want to rank for other brand names. But yeah, so now I have all these keywords. That's my first step. And my second step is I'm going into page rewriter to scrape and rephrase. I'm not going to show you that, because that takes too long. Let's see with the chat. The pricing models I just showed. Yeah. And now that we have the keywords and that we have the content from page rewriter, just take the URL, page rewriter. I'm not affiliated to page rewriter in any way. I'm just showing you, where was the chat box? Oh, the chat box disappeared. I don't know where it went. Could one of you please write a message in the chat? So hopefully the chat box will pop up. That was, yes, thank you. So this is the link to page rewriter that I use, and the link to a keywordtool.io. Probably you want to have that also, so you can remember that. Good. Okay. So what's important for the project is you want to determine what kind of builder mode you have. You want to determine what kind of link building construction that you build. So are you going to build, unique pages when this diagram shows you 5 pages that's all the link building into your target URL? Or do you want to build a link wheel that looks like this? Do you want to build link wheel that looks like this? Do you want to build, kind of like umbrella that looks like this? Or do you want to, build the classic stack that looks like this? So I went with this guy because I only want one link that's pointing into my target URL. So this will be the buffer page. And then I want the supporting links that will power up my buffer page. So I select this guy. So let's start the clock. 2 seconds. I'll start the clock watch on my telephone. And 2 seconds. Hold on, guys. I don't know if you can, because I can't see myself, so I don't know if you can see. Can you see the timer that's running now? Type yes in the chat if you can see it. Yes, you can. All right. So now the timer is running. So I select stack mode umbrella because I want this link building diagram, right? And I already built this project one time, so I know I have 95 keywords. So the number of web pages to generate, I just type in 95 because I know I have 95 unique keywords. And but if you have, one of the higher tier packages, you can type 250 web pages, and then it'll just create, 250 pages for you. But I have 95, and my target URL is jespernielsen.com/courses. This is my target URL that I want to boost. I want to include all pages in the navigation menu, and I also want to include HTML sitemap. I also want to include XML sitemap. So the XML sitemap, that's a different version of the sitemap. It's code and it's put into, it's uploaded to the cloud also. And Google will sometimes also read this. If you add your website to Google Search Console, then I don't know if Google can actually, I didn't manage to actually upload XML sitemap from Amazon Cloud yet. Perhaps some of you guys did that. I couldn't get it to work. But for a normal website, XML sitemap can actually be added through Google Search Console. So the meta title, these are the what you insert here in the meta title here, link building training. These are the keywords. I'll have to include as many keywords as I have pages, and I have to do that because these keywords that you insert here in meta title are the keywords that will be used in the, where is it? It will be used in the in the tab up here in the meta title. It will be used in the URL. It will be used in the header, and will also be used in the menu item name. So these will have to be unique. If I say link building training and link building training, then the URL will be identical, and not 2 pages will be generated, only 1 page will be generated. So just that you know. But I have my file here. Already 3 minutes because I'm talking so much. So it will not be only 6 minutes. This build, I can see that already now. So just take my meta title here. It says 94. And you know what? I will write link building training up here. Because the first meta title here will be the link that will be linking back to my website. So when I did this build, the first meta title was SEO training course. So that was the anchor text. But now I am not so tired, so I'm more alert. So I know that I will have to write link building training here. I'll just write the meta description, link building training. So this meta description will go into all the pages. And I think that it supports spin tags. To be honest, I don't remember. And I also, to be honest, I didn't actually test it. I told my developer to support Spintax, but yeah. So yeah, we as I showed you, we built the schema for you, but you can also include your own schema if you don't like my schema. So yeah, so this was the box for the schema for you, and the company name Jesper Nissen SEO, email address jn@jespernissen.com, and I've been using 4.5 minutes now. It's a little bit stressing. My address, my city. So you can see I'm just going through state. We don't use that in Denmark. So I'm just going through these input fields, kind of like, I don't know, input fields, HVS, jespernissen.com. Company contact page URL. If you include the contact page URL here, the system will generate this button up here with contact us. If you don't include this, then this button will not be generated. So that's just, I think I like this because it looks like a real website if you have this. The logo, I'll just create this SEO logo or select it. Right. We have a question. Open. Google Business Profile, I won't do that now. Citations, if I have citations, I won't do it now, but if I have citations, I can just paste all my citations in here. And in the next version of Yax, I will actually include local business schema for you. So you will have the complete local business schema generated for you based on all your company information. And you will also be able to select your business type, so that will also be included. And then it will actually create same as code into your schema, if you know what that is. But yeah, citations, you can insert that here. Facebook URL, I wrote that down. Where is it? I just have the URLs. 6.5 minutes already. Time is flying. It's crazy. So you can't work fast and talk at the same time. It is impossible. It is impossible for me anyway. YouTube, my Tumblr URL. Now I don't have an Instagram URL. I don't think I have anyway for this for myself, and I don't have LinkedIn. I have LinkedIn for myself as a Jesper Nissen person, but not for Jesper Nissen SEO. So I won't paste that in here. And these links will be placed in the footer of all generated pages, and it will support that these pages look like web pages in the eyes of Google. So now whether we come to the content page, the content part, this is important. So we support YouTube video embeds, automatically embedding, and we will support Spintax. So you can write like this, no, A, B, C, so that it will, kind of like, randomize what video is embedded, but I'll just use one video. And it's this guy here. No, 2 seconds. This guy. I didn't have a video with the that was targeted link building training. So I just, selected one of the other videos. I don't remember what it was. Let me just see what it looks like. Cloud stacking SEO. Yeah, so I just included that. So when it comes to My Maps, Google My Maps, you know that Google My Maps allows you to get a do-follow backlink. So I'll just copy the example here because I didn't make a Google My Maps. So you can see what it looks like. The Twitter Moments ID. This is extremely nice because this allows you to actually embed Twitter Moments, and it's a little bit difficult to embed them normally. So the Twitter moment that I want to promote is, of course, it has the title Link Building Training, of course. So so you make the Twitter moment and you targeted your keyword, make sure that the title has the keyword that you want to promote. And then you simply copy the ID up here and you put it in there. And then it automatically creates the embed code. So when it comes to keywords, you can see that I ask you to specify 7 keywords here. And the reason I ask you to specify 7 keywords is that we use these 7 keywords everywhere in the content and in the code itself. So we use these 7 keywords to generate the jump links. We use the 7 keywords to generate the headers. Header 1 is the target keyword, the meta title, but then header 2 is keyword 1. And this is also a header. This is one of the keywords. This is one of the keywords. And this is one of the keywords. And this is one of the keywords. And this is one of the keywords. So you can see I have 95 pages and I have 7 keywords. So 95 times 7. That's actually 665 keywords. So in order for all the pages to be totally unique, I would actually need 665 keywords if I have 95 pages. I hope you get that math. Write it. 95 pages, each containing 1 main keyword plus 7 additional keywords. So it's actually 8 keywords times 95. 8 times 95, like 760 keywords, right? So so that's the reason that you are going to need to use tools like Keyword Tool.io, because otherwise it's super duper impossible for you to create a large list of unique keywords. So what I have built in is that I have built in the possibility to upload a file, select random keywords from text file. So what the system does, and I'm just selecting the file on my computer, link building training keyword file. So you can actually see all the keywords. So this is the combined list of keywords, link building training and SEO. No, link building and SEO training. Open. So I have more than 200 keywords in this list. So what the system will do is actually it will randomly take the seven keywords from this list and put on each page. So each page will be unique. There will be a couple of pages where the same keyword, SEO training course will be in this page and in a couple of other pages. But the more keywords that you include, the more unique it will be. And if you include, 760 keywords, then each page will have 7 unique keywords, not found anywhere else. When it comes to the content, you can see I have this content area, then I have this content area, then I have this content area, and this content area. We have 7 content areas in total. So if you're only building one page, then you can manually insert content here. Manual insertion of super optimized SEO text. But if you are building 95 pages, that's not a possibility. Of course, you can insert spin tags here, spin tags, and then it would be kind of like unique. But what's better is that select random sentences from text file. This is now we're getting smart, because then I just go to my PC and was it this guy? Was it this? No, it was this guy here. As you can see here, this is a very large text file. And this is what's generated by using the page rewriter, the scraping. Page rewriter both scrapes and rephrases content, so it's super easy to do. So it has a lot of content. You can see I'm just scrolling down, and this is all unique. It's extremely hard to understand how come this can be unique, but it's unique because it rephrases the content. So I click open, and then what I need to do is I need to create images, and I selected 3 images already, of course. And this guy here, left, right. So these are just the positions of the images, and service links. So you can actually include, stuff in these fields here, and then it will be included in the footer. So what I did was service link 1 done for you link building. So this would be the anchor text. And courses, it's of course link building training. And again, this will be footer links. And then blog posts. I have more than 3 blog posts, but I don't want to take all your time. What is cloud stacking SEO? What is cloud stacking SEO? How to create Twitter moments. How to create Twitter moments. And oh, I have 14 minutes now. The time is running. How to use Twitter moments for local SEO. How to use Twitter moments for local SEO. So I think I'm done now. I'll just scroll up. So now all the content has been inserted, and let me just click generate, and I hope it works. Otherwise it sucks. It worked. You know, it always goes wrong when you're doing a live demo, but I guess I was lucky. HTML files generated successfully. So now comes the fun part. Yeah, you know how there was one guy there that knows how it is. So once it's generated, I have the options to reset. I won't do that. I have the options to download the HTML file on my PC. Why would I want to do that? Well, I could actually upload this project. I could actually upload to my subdomain on my website as a standalone website. But I want to upload it, and I want to upload it to Azure. So that was a little bit fast. I don't know if you catch that. Let me just go back, upload, and then I actually have the possibility to upload to Amazon, Azure, or Google Cloud. Super nice, huh? Extremely easy, much more easy than using Cloudberry or all the other programs that I've showed you in my previous trainings. So Azure has been selected, so I can select the account. I created an account called Jesper. Let me select container. I'll create a new container called, 2 seconds, let me just see here. I think a container name can not have spaces. I don't remember. Link building training. Add. Let's hope it works. It works. Link building training. Upload. You're thinking? Spinning wheel. I hope this works. Otherwise, that sucks. It worked. Thank you. There is a IT god out there. Let me click on the link. Let me just go down to, I need to fix it. Let me go to sitemap and then click on the first link. Yes, here it is. So let me just show you 17 minutes and 36. 17:36. It took me 17 minutes and 36 seconds to create this project. And it was while I talked. And when I'm not talking, I can do it in 6.5 minutes or 6 minutes. Yes, Patrick, it can, not in this version, but I will build in that it can also take RSS feeds. And wow, amazing, not bad at all. You took 3 days and turned it into 17 minutes. Yes, 17 minutes and 36 minutes and 62 hundredths of a second. Yes. So yeah, link building training, building link 90 Washington. That's a crazy keyword. So you can see unique contents, Olive 8 building link, strange keywords. Some of these keywords when you're creating keywords like this, some of these keywords are really strange. Building link 90 West Street. I have no idea what this is. Does people want to rank for this? It's a strange keyword. Anyway, Google likes these keywords because the way I create the keyword list is using keyword tool.io. Keyword tool.io scrapes Google also. Page rewriter also scrapes Google. So even for me and for you also, here it is. Some of the keywords will look strange, but they all help you to rank. So yeah, there it is, guys. That's the way of the X. Just click around, click more around SEO Training Australia. So the next step for me and for you, and I know that you will ask, and if you didn't ask already, no one asked yet, is how to get these pages indexed, because that's the issue that we all face, right? So the new thing is going to be we're going to have to learn, everybody, how to use the Google indexing API. And I know if you have a WordPress website, you can just install the plugin called Rank Math and then hook it up via Google indexing API. That's not possible with an HTML-based program. If I crack this, I'll get back to you for sure. Let's see. Patrick is asking, why did you choose that model and not a link wheel model? Any reason? Yes, Patrick, there is a reason for that. And let me show you what the reason is. Let me see. I don't know if I have link wheel. Let me see this one here. The reason I did not, and I don't recommend you to use, a link wheel type for if you want to build such a large program or such a large construction, is Google for many years ago, they introduced link atrophy. So if you link, this is this is the smallest link wheel that you can create. It contains 3 backlinks, 1 and 2 and 3. 1 is linking to 3, 3 is linking to 2, 2 is linking to 1. So you can see I have 3 hubs here, but the power from backlink 1 to backlink 3 is reduced when clicking from backlink 3 to backlink 2. So even if it accumulates, it doesn't accumulate full percents. We don't know how much, but we know that the power, reduces for each hub it has in the link wheel. So what does that mean? It means that if you have a link wheel that's larger than, let's say, 6 or 7 hubs, then it will not become stronger if you have 20 jumps, right? If you have 30 jumps, or if you have 40 jumps, the maximum amount of power you can get from a link wheel is that it have perhaps 6 or 7 or 8 pages. So that's the reason that I don't want to, create a 94, page link wheel, because Google stopped that for many years ago. Patrick is asking, would you ever use a cloud page as a money site? Do you think we're moving in that direction in the future? Well, yes, for sure, because what you can see here is that it looks like a money site, right? I mean, it is, it's a website. I just created a website for you. And in coming versions of Yax, the ones of you that were awake when I, put the image section, you could see that that I only had, the option to select 3 images, but in coming versions, I will enable multi-image selection, so you can actually have, an infinite amount of images here. So, it will be even more like a website. So we also need page rewriter to generate content. Aidan is asking if you need page rewriter. Yes, that's what I do. I use Article Forge and Word AI and Article Forge. They work together to create content and spin it. Then my virtual assistant, he uses eSign articles also, combined with Article Forge, and I use page rewriter. Yeah. And Eric is asking, how do you get the page? Yeah. How do you get the pages indexed? Yes, good one, Eric. I use Omega Indexer. I send scrapebox links to all these URLs. I send scrapebox links to them, and also Google Sheets links. A bit off topic, but how do you recommend we use press releases with cloud pages and money sites? It's not off topic. It's on topic, super duper on topic. So if you have It's a press advantage that most use, I think. If in press advantage you have the hub page, isn't it called press advantage? You have the hub page with all your press releases. And Patrick, it's good that you asked, because I think that we will create an additional input field here for your press release hub page, and then make the system embedded automatically. Yeah, because if you do that, then you know, also then it's all of a sudden, although if your press releases will be connected to all of your cloud pages like that. So did you see any boost to your money rel? If yes, how much improvement in rankings in your opinion? Aidan is asking if I see any boosts. Well, Aidan, I see boost because I'm #1 for cloud stacking SEO. And how to make a Twitter moment, I don't know. I haven't been able to beat Twitter yet, and I haven't been able to beat HubSpot yet, but I am #3 for how to create Twitter moments. So, and that has been with the help of CloudStacks, with the help of Twitter moments, and with the help of Holly Stark's links also. But yeah, it's through the combined power of Twitter moments, CloudStacks, and Holly links. These are almost the only links that I use. And cloud stacking SEO. The reason I'm #1 is mainly because of CloudStacks. Actually, I built a lot of stacks to this URL, a lot, and I am #1 now. So Patrick is saying, yes, I have Signal Genesis, and it would be terrific to be able to use Yax to build it. Yes, I'll keep that in mind. 2 seconds, I'll make a note for myself. Input fields for press release hub page embed. Yeah. Do you have done for you model for this? Aidan is asking, and yes, I have. I am, let me see here. I have this gig here where I'm building the link wheel for you. Just to show you. I don't know why it does this. I'm building the link wheel for you. That's pointing to the buffer page. Then that's then pointing to the money side. And then I'm powering up the link wheel with additional cloud pages. And then I'm powering up the cloud pages with additional 5,000 Google Sheets links. So this is the done for you package. That's $97. Have you ever submitted a cloud page to get it Google News approved? I wonder if that can be done. Patrick is asking, and I didn't do that yet, Patrick, but actually yesterday when I was building this website as preparation for today's training, I actually got the exact same idea. So I will try that. If Google will approve it, I doubt it, but who knows? Hector is asking, when do you think Yax will be ready? Hector, Yax will be ready when it's ready. I have no idea. I'm working as hard as I can. I don't want to, deliver a semi-finished product to you guys. I know you only get one chance to impress, so you better make it right first time. So probably soon. Aidan is asking, can you please show the pricing page? Yeah, so the pricing page looks like this. And I think that in a couple of days, this pricing page will come up to the website called yax.site. And you need to remember that these are the prices that will be the future prices. But for now, you will get the founders discount. Founders discount is equal to 30% off all prices for lifetime. So I will not have a lifetime deal because I don't think that's a very good business model. But yeah, but $49 for the smallest package. What I have demoed today is this package, $199. But I mean, if you subscribe before the 1st of May, subscribe before 1st of May to get founders price. If you subscribe before 1st of May, you get the discounted price. Aiden is asking, what are 20 sites per month? Yes, good question. So what I just showed you is I built one site. So this was one site. And I targeted my own website, of course. So I just built one site. I built 95 links, of course, but I just built one site. So in this package, you get 100 builds per month. 20 pages is 20 pages not per month, that's per build. So in the smallest package, don't take this is not me that wrote this, that's my developer that was being funny. So poor startup VIP Bill Gates. This will be, although it's funny and I like humor, it will be corrected in the published version. This maximum 20 pages, it should say it's per build. So if you have this package, you can build 20 websites per month, and the maximum size will be 20 pages. And the maximum size for the one I demoed will be 100 pages. And if you purchase VIP, the maximum build site will be 200 pages and 200 sites. And if you purchase the Bill Gates package, you can build, 300 page, mass page builds and 400 sites per month. Yeah, Aidan, lol, so poor. Yeah, I know. I think it's funny too, Aidan, but yeah, it's going to be correct in the published version. The so rich. Aidan has asked, yes, so rich. That was a good one. We don't have the so rich package. Actually, I thought of so rich package could include, personal greeting from me, or I print out your image and have on my desk here if you choose the so rich package. Why did you choose Azure on this 95 page and not Amazon S3? Patrick is asking why I chose Azure. I chose Azure because on this test account, it's a test account that's called Jesper Tesper. I think I didn't add my Amazon S3 integration, so that's the reason. So it was just, I added Azure integration, I added Google Cloud integration, but not Amazon S3. Google Cloud is extremely easy. You just click add, you enter name, it can be random, and you just upload the JSON file from your Amazon Cloud account. And then you're connected to Google. So Patrick is asking or saying, no, not because Azure is most powerful. No, it was just random. Aidan is asking, so one website credit means to all three clouds. Let's just go back to my subscription. So one website credit means one build. So it means in this version of the, I should say that in this version of the builder, you need to select what cloud you want to upload to. But in the next version, I will include a stack designer. Next version stack designer. And what the stack designer will allow you to do is it will allow you to select the buckets on different clouds and combine them, so it will make it extremely difficult for Google to detect the pattern, because the way it works now is it's creating a website on a subdomain on this Windows.net domain, right? So it's a subdomain called jax1blobcore.windows.net. And then it's, it has these 95 web pages on the subdomain. So this is a website, right? Yeah, it looks like a website. But in the coming version, the stack designer will allow you to actually select 8 buckets going out to 3 different clouds. So when I click SEO training course UK, this could be on Amazon. SEO training free, this could be also on Amazon, but it could be on Google. This could be on Microsoft. And this could also be on Microsoft, etc., etc., etc. So to answer your question, Aidan, 1 website credit is 1 build. I hope it helps, and it doesn't matter where you put it. Yeah, I hope it answers your question. Any more questions? Any further questions?
All right, guys, let's see here. Anybody else? Awesome. When do you think that'll be available, just for another week?
Yeah, probably in a week, William, because as you can see, it's pretty much done now, but I still have some bugs and some features I want to include in version 1. So, but probably in a week or so. But I won't hold myself to a deadline, but probably in a week. I hope.
Yeah, as soon as it's ready, I definitely am interested, because we're going to need the VP package at least. So
yeah,
but yeah,
I know that I sell a lot of these gigs, and I can see that. I mean, if you're a freelancer, if you have an SEO agency like you, William, it's good to have a tool like this, because
I mean, mainly because we don't have to sit here and do them. We do them all manually right now. So.
Oh yes, completely. Yeah. It's
all right, guys. Let's see here. So we got Eric. Okay. We got how many people in here? 14. All right, number between 0 and 25. Get y'all's guesses in. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a random number generator. Whoever gets the number right first, when you just pick whatever you want off our rankfortress.com, and Jesper can participate as well. And everybody can participate. It's not into one person. All right, so you can see my screen, everybody. Just nod your head if you can see it, Jesper.
Yeah.
Okay. Generate. It's number 15. Number 15. So let's see who I got the closest. Yeah, 9,000.
Yeah.
So far, Bambi's the closest, and it's Patrick's closer.
No, William, I can see that Nimrod, he wrote to me directly, and he has 15, and I can see that Aidan also has 15.
Yeah, Aidan was after the numbers showed, though. That's the problem.
Okay, so that's why he was. But Nimrod wrote personally to me, and I can see it was a mistake. He has 15, I can see.
Yeah, that's what he said. Yes, ha ha ha. He said it afterwards. So, who is it? Patrick. All right, Patrick, anything you want off of rankfortress.com, okay, buddy? Just submit a support ticket and submit it under courses, because that's where I answer the tickets at, okay? Tomorrow we have Craig Campbell coming on the show too. So if you're here, you're going to want to be there. We'll be talking about affiliate SEO and black hat SEO. It's going to be straight, just pretty much affiliate or black hat. So as soon as I can, I'll get this lesson uploaded on the back end and everything. If you have a link or anything you want me to share, just post it in the group, Jesper. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Right. Thank you guys. You guys be blessed. Have a good day.
Have a good day.